I want to get into a wider stance where I can actually bend my knees, and I want to have both of my hands facing each other with the palms down. So this allows me to create a circular shape. And the way I want to think about taking the roll is that my lead side, my front side, is going to be the beginning of a diagonal line that is going to come across on the opposite hip as I roll forward. So right from here, I can place my hands down, bend my knees deeply, and then allow now my head to look up, back, so I can enter the roll on that side and release my body as I go forward. So I have 1 foot forward, that's gonna be my lead side, back foot, knee's gonna go on the ground. My body's gonna roll over the lead side, so I gotta allow my head to move down in the opposite direction to create the space as soon as my body goes down into the ground to have my entire body to move over that lead side. After I've done the roll over that lead side, then my back foot moves forward with my hand up like carrying the sword as a form of protection and union. And then from there, I can propel my body forward into one step, and then the second step to set myself to do the same exercise into the other shoulder. Then we have the basic footwork, Tai Sabaki. The Tai Sabaki is composed of 2 steps. So once you are in your ready position, this is the traditional Aikido ready position, where your arms are extended in front of you and they act like they're holding a sword. So basically, you want to have your body straight, your knees slightly bent, so your center is down, right? And then from that extension, you want to use the raising of the sword as the cover, as the protection that you create with the elbows and forearms for the sides of your head. So you're going to do that at the same time that you add the first step, which is called IRIMI, which is to enter. That's the moment that you inhale. Then on that foot, you're going to pivot around and exit as you exhale. That is called the tenkan. So the movement, the Tai Sabaki, is called Irimi, inhale, tenkan, exhale. And what we do is that we add the movement of the hands up and down to match the dynamic of entering and exiting as the foundation for most of the Aikido techniques. The next footwork is going to be the advanced Tai Sabaki. And in this one, we practice visualization of 2 main lines. One is going to be the horizontal line, and the next one is going to be the vertical line. At the same time, we are challenging the coordination of the body by working from the lead foot to the back foot, and then switching the stance into lead foot and back foot. So my exercise goes like this. I have one ready position. When I start, I want to slide in and then turn. But on my way back, I want to start from the rear leg by moving in and then turning, which is going to put me on the opposite leg. So I can start the process again. I can slide and turn, and then I can step forward and turn. So that is the base, the footwork for a slide and turn and stepping in and turn, and combining that with the movement of the hands that is going to create the horizontal and then the vertical line. So when I slide and turn, I practice the horizontal line by inhale and exhale. And when I go back, I practice the vertical line by going up and down. So the body goes and looks like this: horizontal and vertical. So if I do this here, I got horizontal line forward and to the other side, then vertical up and down. Forward, horizontal line, vertical, up and down. And all of that, the footwork, the movement of the hands, and the lines gotta be synchronized with the breath. So the first 2 steps, I want to breathe in, and on the 2 steps back, I want to exhale through my mouth to put it all together. So it's gonna look like this. For the GYAKU, my UKEMI, so I got my stance, and this time, instead of doing the basic roll over the lead side, I want to learn to transfer that lead side into the back side. So I have to be able to rotate the heel, lift the hip, rotate fully, so my back arm can become the lead side for the roll to take. After I go for the roll, and I land on the ground, then my bottom side is just gonna sweep back into the position that I'm gonna use to stand again, so I can start the exercise now on the opposite side for the forward cross roll. Then the next extension, it's going to be taking that cross forward roll a little deeper, and this time I'm gonna be in a neutral position, and what I want is be able to fully rotate my body all the way back and use that arm that comes across as the arm that is gonna go all the way in for me to take the roll into the ground as I stand up and reset myself to reproduce that twist fully, cross over, and allow the line from the blade of my hand through my arm to be the guide for the roll that is going to exit on the opposite side of my hip as I do my roll. Then the USHIRO UKEMI MAWASHI is going to be your basic rotation of the body from one side to the other side to start understanding how to use your hips to propel your body movement from down back up. So what you want is you want that the energy that is taking your body down to shift into the other side to be reused to bring your body back up to standing. So the basic way to start the exercise is going to be from the ground, and you're going to stay on the ground. You can place your hands right on your knees. You want to make sure that when you roll back, you exhale through the mouth, and as you turn and start coming back up, that's when you inhale. So you can start the basic exercise like this. Then eventually that transition is going to turn into you coming to the halfway position by putting the back knee right on the ground as your arms now shoot forward, so you can start bringing your body back up into standing position.